Cannon Brawl is a 2-player 2D game. It's on the touch table that we have as a department, and it has similar mechanics to Angry Birds in the sense of you would tap on a cannon to pull back, have that little aiming sprite, and then hit your opponent. So the 2 players are playing head-to-head, trying to sink each other's ship. You play as Team Human Pirates and Team Shark Pirates, and then you get some little customization assets, so then you can really have a rad-looking ship. The ships are going to be kind of moving, and we're thinking about putting in some power-ups as well, just to make the game really interactive and dynamic.
How are you feeling about user testing coming up? What stage are you in for that? Do you have more to develop for user testing coming up in the next week?
I think based on what my interactions have been on our programming team, a lot of our mechanics are in a workable state. I think most of it's going to come down to making it more interactive and comfortable for the player itself. So we are in a good, solid stage working towards making things from good to great.
I'm feeling really good about the state of our project. I certainly enjoy the opportunity to work in such a large team. I've never been in a project to scale like this before, where there's separate divisions. Like, we have an art team, we have a UX team, we have a design team, we have animation teams. We have all these separate teams. So I'd say it's been a little difficult in the sense of communicating between teams. I think our communication could certainly be a little bit better, but it's been a heavy learning experience for me.
So what are you guys working on right now over here? What's all this about?
Well, this past week we've been instructed to work on playtesting forms, user testing scripts and whatnot, as well as developing a logo for our team in general, Fantasy's future.
Got it.
I am Kyle Manning.
And I'm Jason Jack.
Okay. And you were both in programming on this?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. So, you're programming this in Unity. How is the Unity to touch table sort of deal?
It was fun because Avery did a really nice job of making it work for mouse, and then immediately after we got it on the touch table, just nope, it doesn't work for touch table. So we had to go back in, take the code that worked for mouse, and reconfigure it for touch table. As someone who appreciates change and the ability for innovation to improve quality of life, I can clearly say that this is significantly worse than the old one. Please give me Collaborate back.
The basic explanation for that being that when it works from mouse, despite that the screen can register and Unity recognizes each touch input as separate inputs, every time you touch the screen, so say this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Every time you're touching that, it's causing the mouse to move. So it's this is where the mouse is now. Now the mouse teleports over here. And so the way it was working originally, whenever a person put another finger on screen, it would move the mouse, and all the cannons were just following the mouse.
Okay.
As an overall, I'm feeling pretty good with the work in progress on the project, but I definitely agree, switching to Plastic SCM instead of Collaborate. Plastic SCM, I really don't like.